I cannot be the only one that hates people with no impulse control. I barely know you, yet you're telling me about why you can't take it out the back door. Grab your bonnets, it's about to get messy. So I have a group presentation I have to do for uni, which means that I'm interacting with a lot of new faces I haven't seen before. For the sake of the story, we're going to call one of them Abigail. Now, out of the 6 people that were supposed to join the group presentation call, there were only 4. Me, Abigail, and 2 other brothers. One of the other brothers had left for mysterious reasons. He didn't say why. The other one had now left because he said he was going to be busy, but he was going to come back. So we should stay on the phone to make sure anybody could just join the Instagram group call if they wanted to. I said, cool, makes sense. Because now if we talk about shit and they want to get involved and they want to join, whatever. But at the end of the day, at the end of the phone call, I was just going to type up the notes and say, cool, yeah, this is what we got. Cool. Now, me and Abigail were chopping up. We're going from anime, movie, music, shows, whatever. We're talking about all superficial shit. She stops the conversation and asks me, do you clean in between your bum cheeks? I said, there are guys that I know of that have doo-doo flakes encrusted onto their pubes. So yes, I make sure that I always get deep scrubbing. Make sure you get soap. She says she did that. She slipped 2 fingers inside. It hurt. She doesn't know how girls can take it out the backside. I'm not your friend. You don't need to tell me that information. You don't need to tell me how you were scrubbing in between your bum cheeks and then you decided you wanted to get a bit more clean, so you slicked 2 fingers inside and then you fell over because of how much it hurt. I didn't need for you to explain all of that to me. I didn't need for you to decide that was something you were going to tell me. That was never necessary for me at all. I sat in radio silence. I said, huh? She was like, what? No, because think about it. Mind you, I don't want to think about it. I don't know you. I don't need to be thinking about what's happening with your holes, bro. I don't need to be thinking about what's going on in your downstairs area. They're called private parts for a reason. Keep them parts private. I'm not interested. I'm not involved. But she was saying, oh no, like, I don't know, am I just weird? I just made up some excuse. I said, yo, I'm gonna have to call you back. This is an interesting topic of conversation though, but I'm gonna have to call you back. Have I texted in that group chat since? Have I answered any one of them phone calls since? Fuck no, bro. Telling me about how you're slicking fingers up and all of us. I don't need to know that, fam.